Spooling your reel incorrectly is one of the most common mistakes for a beginner just getting into fishing. Today, I will teach you step by step how to spool your fishing reel with line. Let's get started. So what you'll need, you're going to need a reel to spool, obviously. You're going to need to spool a line and a pair of scissors. That's it. So to start off, if you already have a line in your reel, just pull it out. This will take a minute. Make sure to keep your old line, as there are companies that will recycle it and turn it into something new. So now that you have a clean reel, you're going to take your spool of line and you're going to find where it hooks into the actual spool. Take it out. If your spool does not have a clip and it instead has a sticker, do not throw it away. Keep it. You're going to need it later. Now you're going to grab your line, you're going to put the spool down on the ground with the label facing up. Make sure the label is facing up. With the label facing up, the spool on the ground, take the end of your line, open the bail, and now we're going to tie a knot around the spool with the bail open. Remember, bail open, label up. Simple overhand knot is fine for the spool. One or two, just make sure it's nice and strong. Okay, with your knot tied around the spool, you're gonna clip off the end with your scissors. And here is where you're gonna need that sticker from the spool. Or if you didn't have a sticker, you can use some Scotch tape. So with your sticker or your tape, you're just gonna take a little piece of tape and you're gonna tape the actual knot to the spool so that it does not move. As you can see, it won't move and we can spool it up. Close the bail, put the line through the bail guide, make sure that your tape stays sticked, and now you're gonna grab the line with your index finger and your thumb. You're gonna pinch it, hold it like this on the rod, and you're slowly gonna start reeling. Start off slow. Make sure that no twists or nicks come through into the spool or knots or anything. And as you start to put some line in the spool, you can start to speed up and start to speed up and speed up. Make sure not to go too fast, because you're gonna burn right through your fingers, and not too fast that you can't stop any knots from entering into the spool. Now, here's something important to note. You do not want to overspool your reel. If you were to overspool it, when you go to fish, you go to cast, it's just gonna explode on you. It's gonna be no fun, you're gonna have tangles and knots, and you're just gonna end up cutting off all of that line. So instead, make sure to spool it up just before the lip of the spool. Not over it, not significantly below it, just under it. That will be the perfect amount. When you've gotten to that point, snip off the line, and don't do what I just did. So basically, to clarify what just happened, I snipped the end of the line without having a grip on it. Because with the line in the spool, the line has memory, and its memory is in this massive spool. And I just transferred it to this little one. So make sure when you cut it that you have a grip on the end that is on the spool, because when you cut it, it's memorized to this spool, so it'll jump out. And with that, Congratulations, you have just spooled your first fishing reel. Tight lines.
Wait! You're not done. Remember how I was talking about memory? Well, you need to reset it before you fish. Here's how to do it. Twist the drag cap off of your reel. Eventually, it will pop off. Next, remove the spool from the reel. Fill up a glass with warm water. Not hot, not cold, warm. And place the spool inside for 10 minutes. Once the 10 minutes is up, take it out, dry it off, put the spool back on, twist the drag cap back on, and you are ready to fish. Thanks for watching, and I hope this helped. See you in the next one.